Smith Street in Chinatown here in Singapore. Lots of little things going on by the looks of it. So some markets. Lots of fun things by the looks of it. And we're looking for somewhere to have some food at the moment. So bit of music happening here, so I don't know how that's going to affect this, but we'll wander through and have a look. Must be a little bit of the history and things here by the looks of it.
Wow， 真的是太棒了哈！哇，
very
真的很开心，还不想再看综艺节目对不对？啊，等一下2点半马上差不多就是2点15分，然后2点半呢，我们就在前面刚才舞狮的那个方向，就是 OK， 我们将会有一个 action musical， 就是舞蹈的音乐剧哈，开展是关于西游记唐僧的孙悟空去寻找这个白龙马或者是金龙马的一个故事跟舞蹈的表演。所以呢，希望要做，然后呢，我们才会在这里我们的演员是非常的厉害啊。So after the performance that's in front of us, the junction of Smith Street, we go back to our stage photo session together with our very awesome performance. Okay, so don't go away. Okay， 有没有想听歌？不然我唱首歌给大家听好不好？好不好？因为刚才有朋友说你根本不唱歌啊，我说有，我心里面常常得，现在我就。看有什么歌啊，可以唱给大家。这首歌大家欢迎来到我们这边。好，来一个播放我啊。
So if you want some knickknacks, some dresses, some artwork, belts, clothing, souvenirs, it's all down here, all around this area anyway. So it's all part and parcel of Chinatown. This is only a very small part of it, and not far from here is Little India, which is another interesting little place. They reckon it's almost like being in India there. At any rate, I'll wait for Janet, and we'll move on. So we're looking for somewhere to eat at this stage. Janet's looking at some of the pricing. There's so many different restaurants and some here. This is in the heart of Chinatown. It's just off one of the side streets, so there's plenty of lots of little streets like this around this area, and it's full of people and full of restaurants and full of souvenirs and everything else, and full of people. So we'll stop shortly and have a bite to eat, and then see what we do for the rest of the day. We'll come back again. Here we are in Chinatown at the Yellow Chair restaurant. So when you look around, I take this later, you'll see all the yellow chairs. So I'm having some Singapore noodles. When in Singapore, go to Singapore. And Janet's got a ginger clam dish with some rice. And nice sake beer, which is actually quite well priced. It's quite a large bottle. It's only $10.80 plus 10% service fee plus whatever the current GST is, which I think is around about 9%. So yeah, it's a nice little restaurant, sort of in the apex of a couple of little market streets with souvenirs and restaurants and people walking around. Everyone seems to be in a fairly good mood. The weather's beautiful at the moment, a bit of sunshine. It's saying it's going to rain later on today, but you just don't know. Probably about 4 o'clock, I think. Traditionally it rains here in Singapore about the 4 o'clock mark. It starts to have a bit of a downpour, a bit of a thunderstorm, and then eases off for the rest of the night. So quite typical here from my experiences. But had a good day today. Got up and got ourselves organised, had some breakfast, and then caught a grab to Sentosa Island and did the oceanarianism, and the aquatic centre there. The aquatic centre was the adventure water park, and we didn't have the bathers or anything else, and there was sort of kids and women running around with tea bags. So I saw more cracks there than I did in the concrete in some houses. So we figured it probably wasn't a good thing to try and videotape there. It might be a bit embarrassing for some people. So, but yeah, the oceanarium was quite good. Wandered around. I'll put some footage on with this at some stage. And this afternoon we'll probably go back and then come out to the Marina Bay Gardens later on tonight when the lights are going on, and I'll shoot some more footage there, because if you haven't been to Singapore and seen that, you've got to come and see it. It's absolutely brilliant, fantastic, the music and the light shows, and just with all the plants and everything else, it is quite an amazing place. Anyway, well, I'm going to finish my lunch. What time is it now? It's 20 to 3 here at the moment, so I'll finish the lunch and everything else, and then we'll maybe take some more footage. We'll see how we go, and then we'll catch you guys a little bit later on. Well, it's 3:20 Singapore time, and we've just had our lunch, and we're just making our way up through to Little India. So I'll just walk you up here and just give you a bit of a view to some of the things here. So it's right next to Chinatown. They sort of mingle a bit and then get isolated. India on one side and the Chinatown on the other. This is all part of Little India. Here now is one of the temples. I'll move you around the front so you can have a look. And see this here. So this is all part of the temple. So streets aren't overly busy here, which is good. I think they restrict that with the cost of motor vehicles here, because to get the license for the vehicle, even a small vehicle, can cost up to $100,000. That's to get your registration certificate, and I think you can only have the vehicle for 10 years. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard from one of the taxi drivers here. So, but yeah, we'll just go for a bit of a walk and have a look here, Little India, and we'll show some more as we progress.
Higher than